Well, here it is. This is the episode where we could finish the season unbeaten in the league and as Europa League champions. Or if we play like we did in yesterday's episode, we could end up with neither of those. Okay, let's not mess around. Let's get straight to it. In yesterday's episode, we drew 1-1 with Bayer Leverkusen away from home in the league. And then we went to France and got beaten 1-0 by Marseille in the Europa League semi-final second leg. Luckily, we'd won the first leg 4-0. So we went through 4-1 on aggregate, where we play Athletic Bilbao in the final. Yes, in between yesterday's episode and today's episode, we did play Bayern Munich in the league. A 2-1 win where we were actually back to looking close to our best. The second half was a bit dodgy. Bayern Munich had a few good opportunities in the second half. Gebhardt, his 6.8 rating, I don't think is fair because he pulled off 2 or 3 absolute world-class saves in that second half. One of them in particular from close range, reaction save. It was amazing. We did have more shots and then more shots on target. We had slightly better XG. They dominated possession slightly and had better pass completion than us slightly. They did go 1-0 up through Florian Wirtz in the 12th minute. And at that point, I thought, yeah, okay, that's the end of our unbeaten run. But then Remco Beckhus got us back in it the following minute with a Bradley Barcola assist. And then Fontas assisting Erez Levi 10 minutes later in the 23rd minute. No more goals after that. But like I say, we had a couple more chances in the first half. But all the highlights in the second half were very much Bayern Munich. Even a highlight in the 93rd minute, which led to a corner, which then led to a header going over the bar. Honestly, my nerves were shredded as a result of that game against Bayern Munich. But when you consider when we first came here, our very first competitive match was against Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena, where we got absolutely pummeled 4-0. After that, the next time we played them was again at the Allianz Arena, a 2-2 draw. We showed a lot of improvement in that game. And then, like I say, we just played them now and a 2-1 win. I think we might have been a little bit lucky to get the win, but overall I think we did deserve it. Anyway, today we play RB Leipzig, who are second in the league. And this is a massive game because if we look at the Bundesliga, we are, 12 points clear of RB Leipzig at the moment. They drew their most recent game 0-0, I think it was. Yeah, against Eintracht Frankfurt, they drew 0-0. I mean, Eintracht Frankfurt are fourth in the league, so that wasn't a bad result. We are at Leipzig, we are away from home. But yeah, 12 points ahead of RB Leipzig. We are 19 points ahead of Bayern Munich in the league. That is insane. 0 in the loss column. We have had 6 draws, 27 wins. Anything other than a loss today, and we have done something I've never done in all my years of playing Football Manager, and that is go a season unbeaten. And what a time it would be to do it. And then after that, we've got just 3 days off before the Europa League final against Athletic Bilbao. So hopefully we don't pick up any injuries in the game today against Leipzig. Under normal circumstances, I'd be playing a second string side today. But I really want that unbeaten record. I really want to be able to say that I've gone a whole season unbeaten on Football Manager. So let's get to the Matchday Centre and let's play that game against Leipzig. Okay, so the big team news is that Karim Konate is back in our starting lineup after his injury. He's not quite sharp, and the main reason why I'm starting him today is because I want to get him as sharp as possible ready for the Europa League final. So our team, which will probably not contain much by way of a surprise for you, is Gebhardt in goal, Carnevale left back, Nunez right back, Schlotterbeck and Esteve in the centre. That is our absolute back 5 throughout pretty much the entire season. Stiller, Beckhus and Reina in the midfield. Normally that would be Kamiri, but otherwise that is pretty much our first choice midfield. Barcola and Levi out wide with Konate up top. Loving Erez Levi in his right-sided advanced forward role on attack. I think he's really prospered in that role. So yeah, let's get into it. And what we don't want is to get hammered, because that could seriously affect us going into the Europa League final. Like I say, what I want is not to lose. I don't care if we draw. I don't care if we win. I just don't want to lose. Right, first highlight is with Leipzig in the 7th minute. I mean, they have got some really good players in their team, it has to be said. He's gone down. It's a penalty. Football Manager don't like to let me dream for very long, does it? It's Carnivale that's brought him down, by the way. I mean, 7 minutes and the dream's over. I'm assuming it's going to be Šeško to take the penalty. Yes, it is. Andy scores. Gebhardt goes the wrong way. 1-0 to Leipzig. 27th goal of the season for Benjamin Šeško. Oh, I'd love to have him as one of my players. I really would. Right, here come Leipzig again. I get the feeling this is just going to be all Leipzig throughout the entire game. That was a good save from Gebhardt. It's gone out for a corner. Here's Dani Olmo to take the corner. I mean, they've pretty much got a dream team like Bayern Munich have. They really have. Sancho on the ball now. Here's Šeško again. Ball into the box towards Dani Olmo. João Neves. I mean, these names are just rolling off, aren't they? Jurien Timmer, Simakan, Lakeba, Neves, Sancho, Olmo, Šeško. I mean, just give us a chance, will you? I think Leipzig are either in the DFB Pokal final or they've already played it and either won or lost it. But I know they beat Bayern Munich in the semi-final. Right, half an hour gone. We've had a shot on target, I suppose. But this has not been going to plan. At least we are only 1-0 down. That's the plus side. So I think I'm going to take Reina off at half time, to be honest. Because he has done nothing as my advanced playmaker. Go out there, give them their money's worth. Let's have a look. Right, Reina, we can change him over with Beckhus, and Reina can come off for Bidstrup. We'll make that change at half time. Very rare I make a change at half time, I have to say. But I just feel we've been very underwhelming yet again. I mean, I don't know if the Bayern Munich game was the exception to the rule, or this is just the new normal with us, because, again, we've been poor. Barcola's through. Barcola scores 21st goal of the season from this left-hand side for Bradley Barcola. We're back in it. It's 1-1. The invincible season continues to be on. Oh, can we do this, please? Football Manager gods, I'm begging you, let this happen. Dani Olmo with a corner. In swinger. Bidstrup kind of heads it clear, but doesn't get it very far away. Oh, and that's over the bar. We live to fight another day, or another minute or two, or however many it goes. Right. Kanate has not been particularly good, so we'll bring him up. Do you know what? I'm going to actually leave him on. I don't really know what changes I want to make, to be honest. I mean, Barcola's looking the most tired. Do you know what? I think I'm going to give it another 5 minutes. I thought I was going to make the substitutions then, but I think I'm going to just give it another 5 minutes. Here's Dani Olmo to make me regret giving it another 5 minutes. They have the ball in the centre. Oh, this has found a good position. Can he get the ball into the box? Oh, what a save from Gebhardt. Right, I am going to make my substitution now. Gebhardt with an absolutely amazing save. Right, Kanate can come off for Fontas. And I think we bring Carola on for... No, Angelo still is actually having a good game, to be fair to him. Gaston Nunes isn't playing great, neither. We're going to bring Carnivale off for Valla. Keep with Nunes for the game. Right, the corner's still going on despite the substitution, which leads me to... Oh, no. Usually it does cancel the corner if it's not going to result in a goal. If it carries on, then it usually means it's going to be a goal. Right, here's a highlight of Bidstrup's giving the ball away. Sancho now down their right-hand side. Gets the ball into the box. It's over the bar. And we continue to live on. I am so nervous for this. I really am. Right, another Leipzig highlight. It'd be nice if we could have a highlight. It really would. Just treat me a little. Give me a bit of false hope. Oh, Alex Valla wins the ball back. He's picked up a yellow card since he's been on the field. Here's Esteve. Oh, my word. Stiller, what have you done? Angelo Stiller has literally thrown it away. Right, he's here to take a corner now. I was just about to say now would be a really nice time to score from a corner. Oh, that is terrible. Right, Levi's not having a good game either. I mean, nobody's playing well. Let's be real, nobody's playing well. Carolot can come on for this moron. Oh, I can't believe he's done that. Why is it that we always seem to make these mistakes? We had it at Monaco with Baracina. Now we've got with Stiller. And we're going to lose our unbeaten thing on the last game of the season against RB Leipzig. Because I guarantee they're not going to make a mistake. Look at them just toying with us. Playing it around nicely. Keep going back to the goalkeeper. Long ball upfield. Right, Beckhuse. Adeyemi, come on. Let's score a goal. Adeyemi. Is that a penalty? Oh, we've got a penalty. Oh my God, I've got a problem. Because I've taken Stiller off, who would normally take a penalty. Our next penalty taker is Adeyemi. And he's missed several penalties. Oh no. And next one after that is Fontas, who's really not very good. Or Bradley Barcola. Do I give it to Bradley Barcola to take the penalty? He's already scored one today. He's furious. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Adeyemi struck. Do you know what? I'm going to die on my sword. I'm giving it to Bradley Barcola to take. I just don't trust Adeyemi. Yes, he did score his most recent penalty. Imagine if that came up no penalty then. Right, here's Bradley Barcola. Please, Bradley, please score this goal. Oh, you... Could have had a 95th minute penalty. I mean, it's a penalty, mate. Just score it. Right, we've got a corner. Can we score from a corner kick? No, of course I can't. Oh, we've lost our unbeaten record on the last game of the season. I don't even know what I said on that team talk there. I just clicked the button. Oh, I am gutted. If we lose the Europa League final now, then this has been an absolutely terrible end to the season. I mean, look at our form on this last part of the season. The only decent result we've had is Bayern Munich of all games. How did we do last time we played RB Leipzig? Where's RB Leipzig? We drew with them there, so we haven't actually beaten Leipzig this season either. Right, let's get over to the Europa League final against Bilbao. I've got to be honest, I was hoping to go into this game all buoyant at how well we've done in the league. But yeah, here we go. Right, the moment has arrived. It's Europa League final day. Borussia Dortmund versus Athletic Bilbao. And this is their chance to win a second trophy in their first season at Borussia Dortmund. And quite importantly, it's an opportunity for us to win our first bit of European silverware, like continental European silverware, that is a European competition. You know what I mean. So it's not the Champions League, granted, but if we have any design on winning the Champions League next season, I think we need to be winning the Europa League. I've said that since the start. I'll still say it now. We have made a change to the team. Giovanni Reina has been dropped and Bidstrup has come in, and I've put Remco Beckhuse in the advanced playmaker role and Bidstrup in the Mazzala role. Other than that, it's as you were. Gebhardt in goal, Carnevale left back, Nunez right back, Schlotterbeck and Esteve in the centre, with Stiller, Bidstrup and Beckhuse in the midfield, Barcola and Levi out wide with Konate up top. As a reminder, Dijon Kamiri is still out injured. He's out for another 12 days. We have got Dieter Hesse on the bench. He is technically still out injured. He returns to full training tomorrow. Bit of a concern over Barcola, Beckhuse in terms of their condition, but they'll at least get us through 60 to 70 minutes, and hopefully by then we'll be a couple of goals to the good, and it won't matter if we have to take them off. That is obviously not going to happen because this is Football Manager, and Football Manager doesn't allow it to be like that. But we can dream. And let's get into the game. That's our team. I mean, this is a 4-1-4-1. It's actually a 4-3-3. So I think when we looked at a previous club, I think Marseille were doing a 4-1-4-1. That was probably a 4-3-3. They're playing a very cheaty 4-2-3-1. Nico Williams, by the way, is a player we really do have to keep an eye on that right-hand side. And let's switch this to match momentum, is what I usually have on there. There you go. Right, 10 minutes in, we've had a few shots, one on target. They've had nothing so far, but there's been no highlight. We are dominating possession with a good amount of our passes being completed. 20 minutes into the game, and we have a first highlight. Gaston Nunez with the throw-in, puts the ball in towards Erez Levi, and Bradley Barcola has scored. 22nd goal of the season. This man has been incredible out on that left-hand side. He really has. And Bradley Barcola with the first game. Levi with the assist from his inside forward right position. Both of their inside forwards combining. 30 minutes gone. We're 1-0 to the good. Bilbao have not even had a sniff at the moment. Stiller with a corner from this right-hand side. I'd love to see one of these corners go in. And we do. Maxime Esteve with his 4th goal of the season. He's not been as prolific as what he was at Monaco for us. But that's probably due to the fact that he's also got Schlotterbeck that is quite often the man we target as well. I think between them, I think they've got up to around 10 goals this season in all competitions, which is not bad going at all. And we are 2-0 up at half-time in the Europa League Final. Oh, can we see this through? I mean, look at the match momentum. It has been all us. They've not even had a shot, let alone one on target. 32% possession to our 68. If we don't win it from here, then it's disgraceful, quite honestly. Right, they have their first highlight of the game. They go back to their keeper, Unai Simon. Long ball forward. Carnevale collects it. Don't do anything stupid. To Schlotterbeck, to Stiller. Going back to the goal kick. I'm getting terrible deja vu there. Beckhus now loses it in the midfield. They win it back. Oh, they're through on goal and it's 2-1. It's not being reviewed. Bilbao are back in it. Oh, that's literally the first opportunity they've had. One shot at goal, one shot on target, one goal. How disgusting is Football Manager sometimes? Right, we need to look at making some changes because we've got some very tired players. I mean, Bidstrup's not been having a particularly good game, so I think we're going to bring Carolot on for him. I haven't played him for a little while. Canate's looking pretty poor up top as well. I think that's all I'm going to do for now. I'll give it 10 minutes. But literally, that is the only glimmer that they've had in this game. And they've managed to get themselves back into the game. Right. Canate can come off because he is playing terribly. Adeyemi can come on for him. Barcola can come off and Ricard Fontas can come on for him. And I think Carnevale for Vala. I really don't like making that change, but I've got to look at how their energy levels are down. Right, we have a highlight. Alex Vala with the ball from the throw-in. Adeyemi. Oh, it's Adeyemi. It's his 9th goal of the season. Karim Adeyemi has put us 3-1 up. Oh, we are about to win the Europa League Final, surely. Not just the final, the entire competition for that matter. Schlotterbeck, Vala to Carolot. Ricard Fontas to Vala. He's inside the box. Oh, Vala nearly scored. Right, what's going on here? We've got a corner going on? We have. I was about to make another substitution, but we'll let this corner play out first. Stiller will take it from that right-hand side. In swinger towards the near post. Comes out. Carolot has it. Gives it back to Stiller. It's going to be another corner. I mean, if we keep having all these corners, we won't be able to get the substitution in. I don't know what stadium we're playing in. I haven't even looked at that so far. Stiller with the corner. Cleared. Fontas picks up the loose ball. Nunez to Stiller. To Nunez. Beckhus. Vala to Schlotterbeck. And the highlight ends. Right. We're playing... Oh, Michael Oliver's a referee. I hate this man. I mean, we're playing somewhere quite decent. He's got 63,945 in attendance. Right. Beckhus can come off for... I'm going to bring Baumgartner on. Give him a few minutes in the Europa League final. Why not? We're into added time. 4 minutes added on. We're past 4 minutes. There you go. The full-time whistle has blown. We have won the Europa League. And here we go for the presentation, for the trophy lift. Look at this lovely branding of the Europa League. Look at our players enjoying that. Here goes the trophy lift. There it is. The trophy is lifted. The fireworks, the confetti. Here I am on the touchline, giving a bit of applause to them. Don't know why the referees are standing all the way over there, but do they even need to be there? But yeah, look at that. We have won the Europa League, folks. Our first European trophy. We also put it alongside the Bundesliga title. The domestic and European double has been completed today. And by the looks of it, to make things even better, RB Leipzig has picked up the Man of the Match award for his assist for Bradley Barcola. Esteve and Adeyemi also on the score sheet. Oh, boys and girls, congratulations. What a win. And I am a happy man. That really makes up for not being invincible. At the end of the day, invincible isn't a trophy. We've won the Bundesliga. We've won the Europa League. Borussia Dortmund celebrate a double. Indeed we do. 7.37 million for winning the game. Medals for all of these players. I am one of the top English managers. Of course I am. That goes without saying. I'm praised by the Dortmund supporters. The board are happy with me. I should think they would do. They only wanted me to get to the quarterfinals and I've won it. Levi, player of the match. You were superb, my friend. More money, more money. Well, money we've had to pay out. And look at that. And that's more money we've had to pay out as well. We've had to pay Adeyemi nearly 500 grand for winning that. RB Leipzig had a nice little payout, as has Carnevale. Felix Gebhardt. Do you know what? I don't care. We have won the Europa League, and that means tomorrow will be a transfer special. We've got £27 million in the bank. We did have 90% of the transfer revenue made available. I went to the board and asked them to increase that, and they have increased it. So we've got 100 million available to 100 million. We've got 100% available to us of any money we bring in. And we could be selling a few players. Gaston Nunes is wanted by Utrecht on transfer. Schlotterbeck is wanted by AC Milan and a couple of Saudi teams. Angelo Stiller is wanted by Bayern and a Saudi team. Remco Beckhus is wanted by Chelsea, PSG, Atletico Madrid, and he has a release clause in his contract, won't negotiate a new contract with me. Mads Bidstrup is wanted by Milan, Fiorentina and a Saudi club. RB Leipzig is wanted by Newcastle and Bayern Munich. Bradley Barcola is wanted by a whole host of clubs. Chelsea, PSG, Bayern, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Saudi Arabia. Karim Konate is wanted by teams. We could be selling a lot of players. Most of these I don't want to go. Beckhus I don't want to go. Levi, Barcola, Konate. I don't want Schlotterbeck. I don't really want any of them to go. I don't mind ones down here going. We've got a whole lot down here that are wanted as well. So tomorrow's transfer special could be massive. Join me for that. Thank you very much for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.